Konnichiwa, Brigadiers. Kyou no ame no Nihon GP no tame ni Nihon no Suzuka Sakito e yokoso. Now, to the grid. Actually, let's take a look at the starting top 10. I am starting 10th after a lousy qualifying session. So we are struggling, to say the least. And it's pouring down rain, if I didn't already mention that. So, with that said, to the grid. So, here we are on the grid. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we're away in Japan. Already 3 wide in front of us as we head to turn 1. Getting the jump on our teammate there. Battling Hulkenberg for 4th as we go through the S's. Confirmed as what? You don't say. God, I thought it was dry this entire time. Completely missing the second Degner curve as we are now 4th behind Sebastian Vettel. Nico Hulkenberg following us behind. So we head up the hill over the crossover point into 130R. Go all the way off. Now we have Ricardo on our tail as we complete lap 1. Vettel has opened up a gap of 5.8 seconds. And now that I'm thinking about it as we go through the Dunlop curve, this is eerily similar to the real-life Japanese Grand Prix in 2014, as there was a typhoon going through the area that day. Ricardo to my inside up the hill. Gonna go around this corner and hit the spoon curve. Gonna put it back to standard so we don't run out of fuel. Ricardo's still close behind as we head back to 130R. Getting loose out of the chicane. We run a 55.37. Ricardo to my inside, heading into turn 1, he backs up. Now it's Felipe Massa on our tail. The Brazilian driver who announced this week that he'll be leaving Formula One at season's end in real life. Spoon curve once again. Trying to get away from Felipe Massa, but it's not exactly working at this point. Had to make the turn a little bit sooner to avoid going off the track, like we did on the first lap. According to our pit strategist, Massa will be in the pits by lap 9. He will be in at lap 6. So that's not too far away now. Go green through sector 1 that time as we go through the 2 Degner curves. Massa's on our tail as we head through the hairpin. Slide it out. Now we head up the hill towards Spoon Curve. Almost going off the track as we look back. Up the hill over the crossover point we go. Massa to my inside as we head to 130R. Backed out of it, but Daniel Ricciardo got by him in the process. Here he comes on the outside as we head across the line, but he backed out of it. Now he's on my tail, heading into turn 1. Tried it again going into the S's, no cigar. Not having to use the brakes as we head through the Dunlop curve. We go off the course there. That slowed up Ricciardo to a point where Hulkenberg got around him. But Ricciardo saves it and gets back around Hulkenberg. maybe it was Perez, one of the Force Indias. Through the spoon curve, we get loose on the curb. Vettel is in third, but he's a long way up the road. 22 seconds is now the deficit. And the pit window has been opened. So we'll be in at the end of this lap. We go wide through turn 1. Still got Ricardo following as we head into the Degner. Slid through the second Degner curve and now up to the hairpin. We go way out to the outside of the hairpin, and that almost allowed Ricardo to get by us. Ricardo tried it again on the outside. He might try it again, and as we go up this straight into 130R. And here he comes. He might try it on the outside. Didn't get there. Now as we come out of the chicane, we'll make a sharp right-hander into the pit lane. Had the fuel mixture on lean that entire lap, so we're safe. Fernando made his pit stop before we did. As a result of that stop, we now are in 13th position, but we may end up losing more. Getting jumped by the Marussia of Max Chilton. He now sits 12th. There goes Hulkenberg, capitalizing on our slow entrance into the S's. I can't remember what number turn that is. Into the Degner. Now we have Romain Grosjean on our tail, heading into the hairpin as Hulkenberg skips away. We're still in the optimal stage. How is that good? Fine, I'll move it as soon as we get out of the spoon curve. Move it up to mix number 2. Now we have Grosjean coming up fast as we head into 130R. Through the chicane, nice and steady. Metal is in third at the moment, so we're gonna have to, I can see that. Going very slow through the Dunlop curve. And now through Degner 1 and 2. Valtteri Bottas on our bumper into the hairpin. As Fernando goes ahead with his race up ahead. Slide it out of the spoon curve, and Hamilton runs a 150.5. As Bottas attempts to go to my outside, heading into 130R. Tried it again. No cigar. Are we really this slow? We move up to a 55.23, but that is still way off the pace. Romain Grosjean has gotten around Valtteri Bottas, and now he is pressuring us as we go way off the course at the exit of the S. Well, almost at the exit of the S's. And now through Dunlop. Tried it on the outside through Degner 1. We have a retirement. I'm not sure who it is. Kind of hoping it was my teammate, but of course, can't have it our way all the time. Now we have a bit of breathing space as we head across the track crossover to 130R. Alonso is out to 9 seconds ahead of me here. Take it a little bit too easy through the chicane. Four laps left here in Japan. Lewis Hamilton is still your leader. The rain has not shown any sign of letting up. Which kind of sucks, really, because I am terrible at driving in the rain. Degner 1. Degner 2, we cut the corner. Now out of the hairpin we go, and up the hill towards Spoon Curve. That's great. At least you don't. At least we don't have to worry about DRS. As we run a 53.92, starting to get a little bit faster, but it's too late for that. Starting to get caught up again by Roman Grosjean. He might have us heading into Spoon Curve. Getting hung up on the curb, but we make it through. Two laps left, next this time by. My question though is, are we going to make it to the finish with this tank of gas? Wow, thanks for the confidence booster, Andy. I really needed that. Fuel light has come on. We've been passed by Grosjean. We head into the hairpin, overshoot, and we've been passed by Grosjean and Magnussen, and now we're at risk of dropping out of the points. Valtteri Bottas is behind us now as we head towards the finish, or the start line rather, to begin the final lap here in Suzuka. If we take this guy, that's funny right there. Probably gonna run out of fuel going through Spoon Curve. Oh crap. Well, Lewis Hamilton takes the victory. What a surprise. Putting the fuel mixture down to lean, but I don't know if that'll make a difference now. Getting pressured by Jensen Button, heading up the hill over the crossover. Heading into 130R for the final time. Way off the track. Coming to the line, we will finish 9th. I hope it doesn't rain in Russia. I don't know. And this guy again? Come on. Get him out of here. No press, sir. What? What? No, no! You broke my camera again. Damn it. Oh, come on.